Joining the debate tonight, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, Member of Parliament and National Spokesperson of the BJP. Also joining the debate, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist. Today, I think I'm going to make him the voter scientist, also psychological scientist and nuclear scientist joining the show tonight. We are also joined by Anand Dubeji, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction, Professor Anwar Pasha, national spokesperson of the RJD, the man whose party is contesting against the SIR in Bihar, where elections are due shortly, Vivek Srivastava, generally opposed to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP, whatever be the issue. And when it comes to institutions, they really don't matter to him. But my first question, as always, goes to my friend Sanjay Jha, my only friend in the Congress party. Sanjay Jha joining me on the News Hour tonight. And Sanjay Jha, atom bomb and absolutely no fissures anywhere that we can see. The question is, if there is evidence, challenge can be given to the Election Commission in a court of law. So far, we haven't seen that happening. Electoral rolls, I said in my introduction, are given to political parties. They can look at all of this. They can come back and file objections. Hasn't happened. One assembly segment of a Lok Sabha seat where you're saying 1 lakh vote chori has happened. How do you know all the 1 lakh votes have gone to the BJP? Many questions. What is your answer, Sanjay Jha?
Good evening, Navika, to you and to all my eminent fellow panelists. Firstly, Navika, I need to say this upfront. This is not about just the Rahul Gandhi factor or the opposition or the India alliance. I think Rahul Gandhi's robust press conference today, putting out all facts and data in the public domain, is meant to be a fight for ensuring that Indian democracy is not questioned at any point of time. I mean, this is, I'm sure, our commitment of all the panelists, irrespective of our political preferences. Now, a question has been asked very often in the past, whenever the opposition, including the Congress, has said that we are unhappy with the results, etc., that, where is the evidence, where is the proof? Now, if anybody has heard Rahul's press conference, and those who haven't, I'm going to request them to kindly go into any of these social media sites, go to the Indian National Congress handle, and download the information, read it for yourself. Now, the issue here, I agree with you, is possible, although, not very often does it happen, that if one party has won all the other assemblies and loses in one, it loses the aggregate election. Rather unusual, intriguing, which is why I think the Congress correctly took its time, investigated it, it's convinced itself of the data, and then it's put it out once again for public consumption. Now, I have read the entire report in its comprehensive detail. And I'll tell you, Navika, what is disconcerting. There are 2 points here. There are 5 or 6 reasons attributed for this very unusual spike in the number of votes that have allegedly gone to the Bharatiya Janata Party. They include 40,000 fake addresses. 40,000. That's a staggering number. There are individuals who have voted across multiple booths. There are old women or men who have been registered as new voters. There are many who are duplicate voters. Now, all of that aggregated together is around 1 lakh votes. So the allegation, I'll call it allegation as of now, but it's a very serious accusation based on substantive data, is the fact that there was something happening in the Madhepura Assembly constituency, which requires scrutiny, investigation, and then a full-on disclosure as to why these unusual things happened. Over and above Maharashtra getting, in 5 months, more voters than happened in the previous 5 years, etc. Now, here is the fundamental point. Look at the Election Commission's response. Election Commission, if I was or anybody on the panel was the head of the EC, the first thing you got to do is to say, listen, the leader of the opposition, who's a shadow prime minister, has put forth data. This is not rhetoric. This is not a hyperbole. This is not some kind of a verbal diarrhea. These are facts on the table. They are based on an investigation, and they're asking the Election Commission, kindly explain how do you rationalize these extremely intriguing developments on data. And the answer to that...
I take your word for it, Sanjay Jha, that you're very impressed with the data. But shouldn't this data be evidence in a court of law? Challenge them. Take them to the cleaners. More power to you and Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But why is this data only for the media? Because press conference to aapne kar diya, but your charge is that media only makes mahal. Media doesn't do anything else. That is the charge in this presentation that was made by Mr. Rahul Gandhi. So why not go to a court of law?
Yeah.
Or you don't believe a court of law?
No.
You don't believe the
Navika.
Election Commission? You don't believe the media? You only believe in what you say and the data you have? You don't want to present yourself to any kind of questioning. But eminent personality and eminent panelist, as you said, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, please respond to the charges. Vote chori ho gayi hai? कैसे? आप जवाब दीजिए.
First, I would like to say this is a typical characteristic style of Congress party. Even Rahul Gandhi said the technical procedure is if somebody who is a voter of that assembly, he is having all authority to complain. If somebody who is not the voter of that assembly and he lodges a complaint, then there is a specific technical format. He has to give an oath of affirmation, and there the data should be verified. And if whatever the claim he is saying is correct, there is a provision of imprisonment. So when Rahul Gandhi ji is saying, no, I'm a politician, and when I am saying, and so has been bolstered by Mr. Jha, that whatever he has said, the shadow prime minister, the shadow of prime ministership is looming so strong that they are unable to get the truth out of that shadow. Okay, that's a different thing. That he is saying, so the law should be different. Why law should be different? It should be for same for the any citizen of the country, so should be for the politician. This is the same mindset. You remember when the ED has asked, a very senior leader of Congress party, who the deputy leader in Rajya Sabha has said, कि भाई वो ED उनसे घर पे जाके पूछताछ नहीं कर सकती थी क्या? Above the law. So when he was in the government, he was steering the ordinance above the law. When her mother was there, I am not becoming prime minister, but I want to super prime minister, above the law. And at the time of Srimati Indira Gandhi, I will decide the legitimacy or the credibility of the election process depending upon whether I won or I lost during emergency. So if I lost, hell with Election Commission, hell with the Court of India. I will decide that this is what is right, what is wrong. So is the typical mindset of Rahul Gandhi ji. Now, I would like to ask one more thing. Go factual on data. He was saying 1 lakh votes have been not in proper form. So he should put up the data in front of how many voters have voted in that assembly constituency, which party has got which many vote, and how this 1 lakh vote for one assembly segment. And second thing, if it is correct, I would like to ask to millions of viewers, if somebody has really verified the 1 lakh votes, at least 1 minute is required to verify this. If very sharp person like Sanjay Jha ji and Anand Dubey ji would have been on the job, at least 1 minute for one voter. So 60 in 1 hour. So how many? Just 1500 in 1 day. So how many days you require, sir? How many days you required? At least 2 years to verify. And within 2 hours you are there with full authority rather than with full contempt to the Election Commission. I have verified the data and this is a hard data which is there on this. Sir, आपने जो किया है, मैं एक लाइन में कहूं, इन्होंने कहा था एटम बम फोड़ेंगे. नाविका जी, if you remember, and the millions of viewers might have remember, वो एक पाकिस्तान के वो थे ना फॉरेन मिनिस्टर अब्दुल राशिद, जिन्होंने कहा था अरे हमने एटम बम रखे हुए हैं, पर उनके मुंह से क्या निकल गया था? पाव पाव भर के एटम बम रखे हुए हैं. So what I think the Rahul Gandhi's claim for this atom bomb was proved to be the Abdul Rashid's atom bomb claim. Like pav bhar ke atom bomb rakhe hue hai.
Navika,
It is come. And one more thing I would like to say. Don't try to make the people fool. One sentence. You are asking about 15 years back CCTV footage. What rubbish you are talking about?